Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Tonight, we are going to go over our core system, like the one system that if you have this system, you can do almost anything. And I'm so excited about it because it's so simple and it's so handy. If you don't have the Success Starts With You board, the link is in the chat. Make sure that you have it. And if you want to come along on your phone, you're going to see exactly what it looks like when you are on your phone. I'm also going to share my screen on my computer. It looks essentially the same, but that way we have both. So let me figure out how to share my screen. Share right there it is. Okay, and we have Success Starts With You board. Do you see it? Is it working? Are we good? Okay, perfect. So this is our Success Starts With You board. This has everything that you are going to need. And there's a lot in here. Like this is the hub of everything. And if your brain's like going wild right now thinking that you need to look over all the things, you can do that another time. But right now I want you to just shh and stay with me. It's going to be okay. We're going to walk through it. We have the new Start Here folder, which has the Getting Started guide, new VIP checklist, and our handy dandy website with our like getting started guide and tips for success. That's there. You have already hopefully seen that. Then we have a Get Your Products Paid For, which is a lot of our income and fast start. And then it's a lot of kind of like mindset stuff. So if you are looking for videos, I'm going to challenge you to watch these day 1, 2, 3, 4. That was not in the right order. 6 by next Monday. And if you do it, then maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll give away a prize for somebody who comes back and says that they watched these videos over the next 6 days. But tonight, what we're going to focus on is number 3, share, recruit, combo flow. And hopefully this either sounds familiar because looks familiar because you personally have been run through the Convo flow. That's kind of like what we call it. We love it so much. So hopefully this all looks really familiar to you. If you're more of a visual person, we have a little road map that's going to kind of explain some more of this. And if you're like, not just give it to me, I just need to know what to say, then these little the text boxes that I cannot open. Why can't I open it? There, I just kind of click on the right place. These are going to be what, when you download the board's keyboard, you can just click from boards right up into your messages. So we're going to kind of walk through this. And first, I want to talk about if you do not want to be a salesperson, raise your hand. If you don't want your friends to feel like you're selling to them, raise your hand. Me too. If you also really, really love these products and feel like they have moved mountains in your life, and you know that you can yourself, raise your hand. Same, me too. So the way that this is going to create the conversation to help somebody get started is very arrows out. It's very them focused and let's get them started the best way for them. And I'm just here to be the messenger essentially and help them figure out what's going to be the best. So step 1 always is going to be asking what interests you the most, no matter how in the world they come from the sky into this funnel. If you picture me like a funnel, I am just a big old funnel. However they come, if they comment on a post, if they like a story, if they just come at you and say, how much is it? Like no other context, they're just say, how much is it? No matter what they ask, no matter how the conversation starts, whether you're on a message, in a story, in person, however you find them and however they get there, no matter how it starts, your first question is always, what interests you the most? Every single time. What interests you the most? It's like the magic question. And it's just the magic question. You're going to ask it every single time because no matter what, that's what we need to know so that we can best serve them. It's also going to be helpful if we work them through this and now is not the right time for them to get started, to be able to circle back at a later date if we know what interested them the most the first time that we talked. And it's also going to be helpful if you want to come and send me a screenshot for troubleshooting. My first question is always going to be, well, what interested them the most? If they're not seeing weight loss, but what interested them the most was gut health, then did we get them started on the right place, or do we have a shakeup of expectations here? What interested them the most when they were getting started? So number 1 question, what interests you the most? Every single time, no matter what, before you tell them anything else. What interests you the most? Yes, it's amazing. What interests you the most? Yes, I love it. Talk about it all the time. What interests you the most about it? What that I shared interests you the most, no matter what. Then you're going to find my belief is that Plexus can help with nearly everything. Like you stubbed your toe, there's probably a Plexus product we need to take for that. Like I believe that Plexus helps with everything. So the next step is going to thank them for shape. I'm just going to read the message rather than trying to reword the messages. Thank you for sharing that with me. I was just reading some stories of friends of mine who were just like you. One sec, let me grab them. Because you either did just see a story, because there's always stories dropping in Success Starts With You that sound like your friend, or you're about to read a story that sounds just like them. And then we conveniently have this little screenshots folder that has all kinds of different testimonies. We have restore, we have mental health, weight loss, energy, breastfeeding, postpartum, and pregnant.
I feel like I lost that one.
Mute you. Hormones and menopause, GI, autoimmune, men, hair. And down here we have MS, PCOS, weight gain, kids. And then these 5 are out of a folder because they hit, I would say 96. I'm gonna go with 96% of things that people say are going to be hit in these 5 stories. Some of them are special snowflakes and they need a PCOS story, or they need a weight gain, or they need autoimmune. But for the most part, it's energy, it's addicted to sugar, it's not feeling comfortable in their clothes. It's a lot of times it's weight loss. So a lot of times it's pooping, and you're going to see that in these 5 stories. So that is why they are kind of out, because they hit a lot of things for most people. Not everybody, but most people, you're going to be able to lean on those 5 stories. So you can take time to look through those, or you can search. The other thing you can do is go into Success Starts With You and search the Facebook group. You can click go into the group and then click search this group, and you can search keywords of what they're looking for. You can search migraines, you could search PCOS, you can search allergies, you can search breastfeeding, whatever they're saying, you can go and search and find ones if you're not finding what you're looking for here. This is a really good compilation of all of the screenshots though. So then right after, you're going to drop those screenshots in your message, and then right after, immediately, you're going to say, do you relate to these at all? They're going to relate to them because they told you what interests them the most. And then you found the screenshots that are going to work for them. So 900 times out of 991 times, they're going to say yes. If not, we're going to ask, is there anything that felt like you at all? And so we're going to really dive in on what they saw in those stories and what stuck out to them. But most of the time, they're going to say yes. So then we're going to go on to step 3. And then we have a whole new, our road is still here following us along. And we're going to ask, do you want to see what they took? The answer is going to be yes, but you're essentially asking for permission to share. This is in the mindset and kind of the way that you are keeping control of the conversation, but you're letting them also feel like they have control too. So that helps in like them trusting you and believing that what you're saying is legit, and it's pretty legit. Then we're going to go into the pricing paragraph. So these are 4 common combos, gatherings of products that are really popular right now. We're going to go with triplex and double active. There is a picture in here, and then here is the pricing paragraph. If you are going towards other products, then we just have to figure out exactly what these numbers are. And so if you want help with that, holler. If not, self-explanatory. So we have, you're going to love it. This is the pack you need, and what most people, 186 right now, normally 291. That would be the retail cost. The savings is already incredible, but they made it even bigger this month. Plus you get a cute water bottle and $25 toward future free product too. All of that on top of helping your body feel the best it's ever felt. What do you think? So we want to know immediately, what do they think? That is the most important. The second most important question is, what do you think? Because that's what we want to know. So you send the picture, you send that, and then you let them answer. They're probably going to say, yep, that's exactly what I need. You showed me in proof of other people so I could see myself in stories. And then you laid it out so perfectly, all the things I'm going to get by placing an order. Plus they know that they get you and they trust you, and they're joining you on top of over everything else. So then you have a couple different ways. You can get them on the phone to order. You can ask for their info or share a cart. All of the share a cart if they want to send their info, this is the info you need. So you can send this to them. They can just fill it out. You can input the order for them. Or you can do the share a cart, and there is share a cart steps, share a cart graphic with steps, share a cart video with steps. We have all the share a cart steps all up in there and help them get started. Then, however we get them started, the next most important thing is the after they order. This is also the getting started guide, which is real handy to be able to drop to them. But after they order, you're going to send this message, because I'm going to read you the message first. You're going to send this message. Yay, I see your order. It is in process, should be shipped in the next day or so. Once it ships, you'll get tracking information, and I'm so excited for you to get started with Plexus and can't wait to see what these supplements do for you. I always have my customers start with one person who can come along and do this with them. It gives you that built-in accountability and community. And we all know people who struggle with tummy issues, weight, mood, or just feel like crap. Who comes to mind for you? That message is so important, because a lot of the time, people are happy customers, but most of the time, if we can get them a paycheck within 90 days or helping a friend get started with them, they're going to be a lifer. And who doesn't want to sign up a customer who's going to be a lifer?
Yes.
It is helping to serve them, to help them get the most out of their experience, to also help them get some cash back and have an accountability partner, be able to start using their referral link. It's literally a win-win. Some people are going to say, oh my gosh, this person, this person, this person, like, what do we do? And you're like, awesome. Let's hop in some three-way messages and let's find out what interests them the most, because we're right back at the top with the funnel again. Some people are going to be like, I can't think of anybody right now, but at least you've planted the seed. So the important part is not what they say. The important part is that you send this to every single person that you help get started, because that's what you can control. Then we also have the sponsors guide, which you can open up and see all kinds of good stuff too. And then don't forget to create a three-way message with your new VIP and your leader that says, this is for if I am the leader. If Jeannie's the leader, please change that to Jeannie, not Lexi. I'm connecting with my friend Lexi, who also does Plexus with me. She's been using the products for years and has an incredible testimony of straight up struggle bus into thriving, as well as success with the business. I'm so excited for you to get started and wanted to introduce you for additional support and celebrations. So this is also going to be a place where we've dripped the income opportunity again. So we have layers of this. And then we help them, their friends, get started asking what interests you the most. And we're right back around. Who loves it? Who loves that it's simple? Me too. Always ask a question and then listen. Yes, I love those. What does this cost? What interests you the most? Because it could cost different based on what interests you the most, truly. Don't skip this step. I don't know what step that was, but whatever step it was, don't skip it. That's okay. Okay, does anybody have any questions about everything we went over? Does it feel familiar? I swear it becomes like second nature the more that you do it. Yes, asking a friend to do this with them. Very helpful when we don't have brain cells. Like, it makes it so easy to be like, what's the next step? What's the next step? Now I know, like, this is the next step, and I can just pop it up out the keyboard.